Hey guys, hope you are doing well today. Today is Tuesday, 19th of October, and Bitcoin trying to make a new all-time high attempt. So now Bitcoin is traded above 64,000 US dollar, and in several countries like in Japan and Turkey, in their local currency, Bitcoin already reached the new all-time high. So definitely interesting time to see. Will altcoins lagging, and will Bitcoin is just taking out the air from altcoins. So we see, so we have tremendous amounts of great news. So please smash the like, push the bell, subscribe to the channel and notification all. Let's share my screen and let's check out our favorite bubble chart. As you see, few altcoins are pumping well, especially HEX that dropped almost 30% in the past few days, and OKB1, Arweave, KuCoin shares, ICX, and also Phantom, XYM doing really great. Also HBAR Atom doing great. So almost altcoins are doing well, even if Bitcoin is leading the way. And you see Bitcoin is up 4% and trading around 64,000 US dollars. So this is definitely huge. And also Ethereum is up 2.4 thousand. Binance coin, we will have a Binance coin burning news today. And also you see HEX is up. So let's go and check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. And let's see if the market is in greed zone, as the market is celebrating that the first ETF, the first Bitcoin futures ETF went live. So 75, yesterday the index was at 78. So we are in the greed zone, nothing wrong with this. And also just remember 2 weeks ago, we were in the extreme fear zone, and also during the entire summer. And now the index is getting back to the greed zone. And we know that we can stay for several months in the greed zone before a huge correction is coming. So now, before this new all-time high, I don't think that there is a space for huge bearishness or fearness, but you never know. So this is our favorite indicator, and let's go to our first news. It was not mentioned in too many medias, but I think it's definitely important news that Facebook turns to Coinbase Paxos for Novi crypto wallet. So Facebook is partnering up with Coinbase and Paxos in their Novi crypto wallet. From today, people in the US and Guatemala can buy Paxos dollars through a pilot version of Facebook's digital wallet Novi. So this is definitely huge. Paxos is a stablecoin issued by Paxos, and users in the US and Guatemala can now buy Paxos dollars. And I think we will see other crypto assets coming out. So this is a definitely huge news for Novi, and also Facebook will launch, I think in this year, they will launch their crypto Deem. The name is Deem. It will be a kind of stablecoin like Paxos dollars, but issued by Facebook. Okay, guys, so that was this news. Let's bring it here. And the next piece of news, Bitcoin open interest hints the BTC price action to hit 100,000 US dollars soon. So definitely check out our Telegram group. I just posted there that my car showed 100,000 BTC price. So definitely join our Telegram group, and you see that I just I have driven during the afternoon, and there was 17 Celsius, the temperature, and the Bitcoin price already at 100,000. So that was a nice fun I shared in our Telegram group. So definitely you should join and be in our community. Okay, so the most valued assets soared beyond the 62,000 mark prior to the much-awaited debate of the first US Bitcoin futures ETF. Last note also hinting that open interest is at all-time high. So this is huge because people are speculating that Bitcoin will go higher from here. And I think not just this, but also other macro and crypto environment pushing the Bitcoin price up. So let's go and check our next news. The Bitcoin bubble hasn't even started yet, says analyst. Okay, so it is from CryptoQuant, and they are saying the formation of bubbles isn't so much about people irrationally participating in long-term investing. They are about people somewhat irrationally moving towards short-term trading to capture momentum that had been feeding on itself. Okay, so bubbles from when the momentum of short-term returns attract enough money that the makeup of investors shifts from mostly long-term to mostly short-term. The formation of bubbles isn't so much about people irrationally participating in long-term investing. So this is, I think this is a nice coverage. And also we see that we are not close to the bubble according to this. And you see these measurements showing us when it's increasing and reaching 40 plus percentage, then yes, that we can talk about a bubble, but not for now. So this is the Bitcoin hodl waves. So I will save this chart because it's a really important chart. Okay, let's go to our next news and see what's happening. That all bears will die. So guys, we don't want any bears to die, but Bitcoin metric prepares to flip green for the first time in 6 months. So there will be some metrics that will be turning to green, and it's signaling that a huge bull market is coming. TLDR, the lowest, the short-term, long-term realized price ratio goes to more bullish. I will become, so this is the cost basis ratio of long-term and short-term holders. And you see when it's turning to green, that a huge bull run-up is starting. And now after the last year and May pump, that it's starting to turn green again. So you see there is a tiny small piece of green here. So hope that it will be not just lasting for 1 day, but definitely. And also these long-term holders and short-term holders realized price ratio is showing us this because as it's going lower and lower and starting to turn, then when we can expect the price movement to be followed. When the short-term hodler, long-term hodler realized price ratio is increasing, this means that short-term hodler cost basis is increasing relative to long-term holder cost basis and vice versa. BTC rises when the marginal seller is exhausted. This is why you see the cost basis of long-term holders stay stagnant during explosive bull runs, while the cost basis of short-term holders, many of whom are new market participants, explode. There are simply not enough coins to go around. So this is that we call supply shock. And it's coming, guys. It's coming. Next piece of news is Bitcoin RSI strength suggests BTC price is still far from its cycle top. Okay, extreme good territory. RSI falls far short of classic macro top zone. Update on the 2-week RSI channel, which has called every Bitcoin top and bottom in history. According to current RSI value 68, projected top value 93, 94. Every time it's broken the EQ, it's visited the top. Clear skies ahead. Don't forget this when it comes time to reinvest at the bottom. So definitely we should follow this movement, and also you should follow TechDev. He's a really accurate analyst, and this is how he predicted the peaks and the bottoms. And also here with this 2 weeks RSI, you see when it's starting to drop from the top, then we can prepare for a bear market and a huge drop. But now, as RSI is crossing these levels, then we can expect about 68.1, a nice bull run. So this is happening. Extreme greed lurks in the background. Crypto fear and greed index, yes. So it's not too high, as I already showed you. Okay, guys. So please write in the comment section what is your expectation for the BTC price at the end of the year. 100,000, 80,000, 135,000 as Plan B predicted, or what is your Bitcoin price prediction for the end of the year? And let's just go to our next news and see who is exited the market. Guggenheim's miner predicted Bitcoin at 15,000 US dollar and 400,000. Now he's out entirely. Okay, Guggenheim is one of the biggest family office investment fund. CEO said he's out of Bitcoin as he can't understand what's happening with the cryptocurrency markets. So he's just amazed that somebody invested 1,000 US dollar in Shiba Inu in February, and now they would have made 2.1 million today. And also, miner predicted that Bitcoin could hit 600,000 after seeing in December that Bitcoin could reach 400,000. And then also, when the Bitcoin price floating around 30,000, miner predicted that Bitcoin could fall to around 15,000. So now he is quitting out. We were long going into that. We thought it pulled back to where I thought it was. And really, after looking at it, thought, we're going to probably go lower. So I think he's not, his Bitcoin and crypto is not for him. So he doesn't feel it's moving. It's for Raoul and also to other billionaires, but not for him. But good that he called Bitcoin 15,000 that will reach now. Okay, so that's it from Guggenheim. And our next news is that Binance BNB price all set to break 500,000 US dollar level today with almost 640 million US dollar BNB coins burned. So Binance has this quarterly coin burning. They are burning a portion of the total revenue that they charged and customers, users paid in BNB, and they are just burning it. So it's just getting out from the circulating supply. And also this is a kind of as less supply is on the market, that the coin price used to go up. So this is definitely huge. 640 million US dollar worth of BNB was burned. And as you see, this is the 17th coin burning, and you see that all amounts that if you are adding that, it's a tremendous amount of money. And this is the BNB. So if you are just adding the BNB US dollar price, that you will get huge billions of dollars that they already burn. And I think this is definitely huge. I don't see the percentage. What is the percentage they are burning? But it's not so important. But I think definitely Binance Coin is just heating up for the 500,000 and beyond. And our major news today, that ProShares Bitcoin Futures ETF trades today. What you need to know. So the first that you need to know, that Bitcoin Futures ETF is not a real Bitcoin. So even if the future Bitcoin ETF's price is going up, they are not putting the underlying assets. So they are not buying real Bitcoin on the market. So if this future traded ETF is going up in price, it doesn't mean that they are purchasing real Bitcoins. So this is definitely, it's a kind of not real, but I don't call it fake, but it's a kind of paper and yeah, so paper-backed crypto ETF. But it's definitely a huge step for get into the spot ETFs. And as we already got the news yesterday that Grayscale just submitted their filings for the spot, the real Bitcoin ETF. They want to change the Grayscale Investment Trust to Grayscale Bitcoin ETFs. So our next piece of news is that Bloomberg analyst says a second Bitcoin futures ETF could start trading this week. Will hire funds for the Bitcoin futures ETF, and it seems that Workhire will be the second that will get the permission to go live in this week. So definitely, I think within few weeks we will see at least 3, 4, or maybe 5 future Bitcoin ETFs, and then Ethereum future ETFs, and somewhere end of the year or early next year we will see a real asset-backed Bitcoin ETF. The next piece of news is, guys, you remember we always have this kind of FUD that going around that Tether will destroy Bitcoin and Tether will destroy crypto, as there is nothing behind Tether. So this is that the naysayers saying. But Tether and Bitfinex ordered to pay 42 million US dollar fine by the CFTC, and that was this ordering that they investigated the Tether and Bitfinex, and they just find that the case highlights the expectation of honesty and transparency in the rapidly growing and developing digital assets marketplace. The CFTC will continue to take decisive action to bring to light untrue or misleading statements that impact CFTC's jurisdictional markets. So this is how regulators are doing some good job, and this is definitely good because USDT, Tether, and Bitfinex is working on to make the underlying assets, the funds behind every minted USDT Tether, that also the regulators are okay with it. And this is definitely important because before that nobody knew what to do or what to not do, but now they have some guidelines, and even they will pay this fine. Okay, but this is how things going, so nothing wrong with this. So our next piece of news is macro guru Raoul unveils massive Bitcoin and Ethereum price predictions for current crypto bull cycle. Oh, guys, I'm so excited. So there was an interview with Anthony Pompliano and the former Goldman Sachs executives Raoul. And so next big buyer of Bitcoin is pretty clear to me who they are. It is ongoing institutions, and just keep going. And I think we will see an acceleration of that part in price breaks out because everybody like sheep. They always want to follow each other. So sheep. So investing is kind of just managing sheep, and also buy a cheaper dog. I think Bitcoin somewhere north of 200,000 and Ethereum closer to 15,000. But I think we finish the cycle with Bitcoin close to 400,000 and Ethereum closer to 40,000. What's going to happen in the bear market? When does that come? Does it come in the same structure? I don't think it probably decouples to a certain extent because I think the adoption is going to be really quite big, so that lowers a volatility. As the network gets more adopted, the volatility lowers. So I think we are going to see that this time around it will decouple. So it's quite interesting because also TechDev mentioned that he he's expecting also 80% drop. So he's see nothing parallel similarity the recent cycle and the previous cycle, but I can agree with Raoul Paul's statements, and this is definitely huge. And also I want to show you that Raoul Paul had another video, and also he's talking about that ETH, so Ethereum, will 100x. I am accumulating 70% of my portfolio Ethereum. So Bitcoin news today. So that was a huge news that he is in Ethereum, almost 70% of his total portfolio. Next piece of news is institutional managers hold a record almost 73 billion US dollar of crypto, according to CoinShares, and this is relatively bullish, and I think this is great news. And also they are holding Polkadot, ADA, Ethereum, and others, and I think they are talking about Grayscale Investments Trust and few other trusts that and big crypto investment firms that they are providing investment services to institutional investors. But with these ETFs, institutions will be able to purchase ETF. Okay. So our next piece of news is, we already talked about Facebook, and let's see, I have several news for you, that Polkadot unveils 770 million US dollar development fund ahead of parachain auctions. So guys, this is definitely huge for Polkadot. Remember, Binance just announced that they were starting a 1 billion US dollar worth of fund. So this Polkadot fund is not so far from the Binance's amount, and this is definitely huge. I think this will accelerate Polkadot ecosystem developments, and I'm really bullish on Kusama and Polkadot because the parachain auctions will go live in the coming weeks and months. Also, there was a news yesterday that Jack Dorsey Square's plans to build an open source Bitcoin mining system. So I don't know what kind of system will be, but Square is considering building a Bitcoin mining system based on custom silicon and open source for individuals and businesses worldwide. The more decentralized this is, the more resilient the Bitcoin network becomes. So we know that Jack Dorsey is one of the biggest Bitcoin pioneer and maximalist, and with all his activities, he's supporting Bitcoin, especially also Twitter integrated Lightning Network payments, and this is definitely huge. So I cannot wait just see these Bitcoin mining things. Guys, I also recommend you to follow Elliot Trades. He's doing a nice daily blogs here about ETFs, and we have some nice chart that this is the MVRV, and also this is showing when this is topping, then we see Bitcoin price topping, and now this ratio is sitting near to the bottom. So these news are definitely something that good to mention. Bitcoin just reclaimed 3.0. Okay, and what else do we have here in the recent news? Coinbase working with Facebook, yes. Okay, and Paxos. Phantom ecosystem is chugging along nicely. So this is Phantom, and Phantom broke our bull flag, and Phantom will reach the new all-time highs. And next week there will be a Phantom conference in Abu Dhabi, and you see the total value logged. So this is definitely great news, and I think you should follow Elliot Trade as well. And this is how the Bitcoin new all-time high, and retail is nowhere. So this is the Google search for crypto and Bitcoin. So retail is now where, And the Bitcoin already reached new all-time high in Turkey and also in Japan. So definitely great to see that reaching new all-time highs. And also Willie Clementi's sharing this funding fell 75% in the few hours while price both had steadily. Okay, so funding falling. Okay, so great news. And let's check out my Twitter. I share a few things that maybe definitely follow me and CorionX on Twitter. So at Michael Denkler and at Corion Platform. And you see that we have the top 10 DEXs by total value locked. And we see layer of 1 DEXs coming up like Serum, Trader Joe, and Polydex. So they are really emerging. And you see Serum, Joe, and Polydex is on the top 3 in the total value locked growth. So and also you should go to check these DEXs because there are great farming and staking opportunities there, especially also CorionX has a staking platform. And you see metaverse landscape. So metaverse, this is a type of NFTs, a metaverse, kind of artificial intelligence words. And you see the projects on Ethereum, Sandbox, Decentralized Engine are the majors. On Binance, Radio, Kaka NFTs, on Solana, Star, Atlas, and Alien Words on Vox, and Polygon, Avaguchi. So this is definitely great projects to follow. And also, yes, the next, so we already mentioned that Workhire's Bitcoin ETF's ticker will be BTFD. What is BTFD? What does BTFD mean? Buy the freaking dip. So this is definitely huge that they gave this name for their ETFs. So, okay, guys. So that was the major news for today. And let's go check what Bitcoin is doing. I'm so excited. So definitely should check out this. And let's see what's going on here. So I'm just checking where is my sharing. Okay. So Bitcoin is up 64,300 and Bitcoin broke up from this. This is a wedge. This is a bullish wedge, and then broke up here, and definitely looks bullish. And there wasn't any retest yet, so I hope Bitcoin will retest around 63,000 and then continuing the new all-time high. But the new all-time high is just away. Let's see, maybe just a few percentage from here. So definitely it's just maybe a finger cross from here. So here would be the new all-time high. So 65,000 US dollar, definitely new all-time high. So just 700 US dollar far away. Let's check Bitcoin dominance. I think Bitcoin dominance is looking really north as Bitcoin is continuing to pumping. So Bitcoin dominance is just going north and altcoins are lagging. Maybe Bitcoin dominance will go up to 50 resistance zones, 49 and 50. So this is my next resistance zones. If I think it will reach our resistance zones and then correcting back from there. What is Ethereum is doing? Ethereum is holding nicely, but not rallying as much as Bitcoin, but also Ethereum is breaking this. This is a bull flag and also retesting this bull flag nicely on the 4-hourly. And also we see this retest on the hourly. So I'm also bullish on Ethereum, but we have several probabilities for Ethereum. So Ethereum also can fall back to these 3,400 levels and even 3,000 levels, and then just skyrocketing from there, and also even can break from here and reach the new all-time highs. Phantom is doing great. So Phantom broke up from our triangle and heading to our $3 target zone. This is also the Fibonacci extension zone. So it looks really bullish. Kusama trying to accumulate and also breaking up from this wedge. And what is DOT is doing? DOT is consolidating. It's nothing wrong with DOT until this trend line is holding DOT. And what else do we have to look into? Yeah, the crypto total market cap, guys, looks really bullish. And the crypto total market cap already reached a new all-time high. So now the total crypto market cap is at new all-time high. And we have this huge cap and holder. And I think this is definitely bullish. And we have the price target at 3.4 billion US dollar for the total crypto market cap. One Harmony is doing good, also forming this cap and holder, and now a symmetrical triangle. Let's check what Shiba Inu is doing. Shiba Inu is also in our triangle, but going into the apex of this triangle. So definitely Shiba Inu, as with this declining volume, we're doing something great, something big, and already tested the golden pocket Fibonacci levels. So guys, this is definitely good time to be alive and be in crypto. Check out CorionX farms. Farms on BSC is running well. The APR are around 250%, and also we are working on just restart the farms on the Ethereum network. We'll announce in the chat when it's ready. And also we are working on to adding new pairs. So definitely visit our farms and provide liquidity and earn huge rewards as I'm earning as well. Just I should come back and harvest my rewards. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate that. Smashing the like, subscribing to the channel, never miss any important news. So, and I will come back with other altcoins and some interesting stuff that's good to take a look. So smash the like, push the bell notification, or subscribe to the channel, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have an amazing day. Bye.